Hi, I'm Nancy Doherty. What I do is I draw outside on location. This would be a memory of Santa Fe, which comes from that mountain. And then this is translated to here. And then this is actually in Bloomfield. And then taking these two drawings back in my studio, I make a drawing that comes more from my mind. The process is actually the art, so it's more process-oriented. It has to do with an immediacy, brain to paper sort of connection. From my outside landscape drawings, I'm building my own vocabulary of images. So I have a certain tree or a certain maybe corner of a fence, or I take all these different elements from different places I've traveled, and then I combine them in different situations. And then these elements actually have emotional attachments to them for me, like an association about my grandparents or my brother, family members. It's more like a journal of memories and feelings. It's a meditative sort of thing. Actually, I go to Penwood, and what I do is I hike up to the top of Penwood, and then by the time I get down, I'm ready to start my drawing. So it's sort of a release from everything that's built up in your head from the week or from whenever. So you need to get that release, and then you can sit down and draw. I spend a lot of time with them at the landscape, so I'm really putting myself into the landscape, connecting with the landscape on that basic level. So I don't really like to sell any of my work, actually, to tell you the truth. I started making these collages last year, 8 by 8 inch collage on paper, and I made over 100 of them. They were all from this one book that my former husband gave me. And so I started ripping the book up because I didn't really know what to do with this present and how to accept it into my life at the present time. This one is called The Blue Bowl, but it says desires at the top of it, and some people say they see sort of an angel or a figure at the top of it. And they're called small stories because my mom said they look like small little stories.